Hey, what is going on, everybody on YouTube? This is Steve, and I am making a short tutorial today teaching you folks how you can make money selling clothes on eBay. Now, this is just going to be a basic video. We're not going to go into too much detail, but I hope that this video will be able to get you folks on the right track and maybe teach you some lessons about how to buy and sell clothes from mistakes that I've made. Now, there's going to be three main topics that we're going to be talking about in today's tutorial. The first topic is where you folks could find inexpensive yet high quality clothes to sell on eBay. Secondly, we're going to talk about what are, in my opinion, the top 3 brand name clothes you should buy. And I'm talking about clothes that are going to be able to sell quickly and gross you guys a good profit. Because the last thing you guys want to do is start buying a whole bunch of clothes, and before you know it, your closet turns into a JCPenney outlet. So the key is buying them and selling them. You don't want to hold on to them for too long. And lastly, we're going to talk about the most important thing, and that is how much money you could expect to make buying and selling clothes. Alright folks, let's jump right into this. How can you find clothes to sell on eBay? Where do you guys get them? Well, I'm going to tell you where I get them. The number one avenue, or the number one source in which I find my clothes, is thrift stores. And in particular, I love going to Goodwill's on half-off days, on color days where they have like 50% off blue tag or 50% off yellow tag. I love getting it for as cheap as possible. Because, you know, it costs money to do business with eBay fees, PayPal fees, shipping. Secondly, I like to go to the Salvation Army. I'm not sure if you guys have ever been there, but once or twice a month, they do, at least in Connecticut, they do fill up your bag day. So for like 20 bucks, you could fill up a whole trash bag. So that's a good means to be able to get cheap clothes. The second source that I like to get clothes is tag sales. But not just any tag sale. I like to go to the higher end neighborhoods because it seems that the people, they have more higher end designer clothes and they're in better condition. The last place I like to get my clothes is estate sales. And the reason I like to go to estate sales is because the sellers are highly motivated. They want to move the clothes out. They got to go. They're moving out. They're selling the house, and they need to get rid of all the stuff. So I find myself bundling and buying the whole lot sometimes at estate sales. But you guys, out of those 3 avenues of finding clothes, you're going to want to concentrate on thrift stores. Thrift stores is where it's at. Alright guys, let's move on to the next topic, which is what are the top 3 brands, in my opinion, to buy and sell on eBay? In my opinion, the best 3 brands to buy are Pendleton, Tommy Bahama, and the Territory Ahead. Now, Pendleton, it's for an older audience typically, and they're actually wool shirts. They're very nice plaid wool shirts, and I like the thicker material ones. The quilt-like sweater materials and the quilt-like long-sleeve shirts, those sell great. Also for Pendleton, if you come across blazers or jackets or sweaters, those sell excellent as well. So keep your eyes out for that. Second brand, Tommy Bahama. It's like a Hawaiian brand. It's very casual and laid back, and usually you're going to find flowers or fluorescent decorations on these shirts. And they're made out of silk typically, and that's a great brand as well. The last brand I like to concentrate on is the Territory Ahead. Now the Territory Ahead, it almost has like a Native American vibe to it. It's very cultural and it's got a earthy type of tonality to it. And I love to focus on the dress shirts and the leather jackets. If you come across the Territory Ahead leather jacket, you're going to be making some good cash. So you guys, focus on Pendleton, Tommy Bahama, and the Territory Ahead, and I guarantee you they're going to sell quickly and for good cash. Now lastly, I want to talk about the most important thing. This is the reason why all of you are watching, and that is, how much money can you make selling these clothes? Well, you want to know what? It really depends, but for Pendleton wool, 100% long sleeves, they usually sell for $25 to $60. The blazers, $25 to $100. Territory Ahead leather jackets, $75 to $300. So if you could pick those up for less than 30, 40 bucks, you're going to be making some great cash. Usually for all three brands, the long sleeve dress shirts go between $20 and $30, and the short sleeves, Tommy Bahama is about $20 to $35. Sweaters $20 to $50, and vests $25 to $50. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, this is not a get-rich scheme. It's gonna take you guys a good amount of time to find these, list them, and sell them. But you know what? You can make a few $100s a week just working part-time if you buy these particular brands. The last thing you want to do is buy, brands that sit on the shelf for a long time and only make you $5 to $10 profit. So concentrate on Pendleton, Tommy Bahama, and the territory ahead. Go to your thrift stores, especially on the 50% days, and really dig your teeth into this. You guys could do it. So thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.